get rid of him.
I think there was another question. Yeah.
As it has been evident throughout this discussion today, Rama's art is deeply intertwined with politics. But this primarily refers to his status as a politician and not his politics. In fact, as the art attests, it is because of his status as a politician who dabbles in art that we're all gathered here today. Politics, and especially his politics, are entirely absent, invisible, or art-washed. And since Rama has of late gained a reputation of dismissing his critics and dissenters, be they of the opposition or civil society, I will direct this question to all of you. How many of you do know his politics beyond the painting of the town, which really just, as he very well told us, was just an effect in behavior? So let me help you out with this. There is a systematic dismantling of public institutions, such as higher education, which has led to the jailing and prosecuting of student protesters, corruption at the highest level of government, and systematic collusion with the construction and narcotics mafia. His autocratic control over media, which has been followed by censorship of alternative and social media. And lastly, and this should please us all, the use of art as propaganda tool to aestheticize all of these problems, which has put art in the worst position that it has been, including the previous 8 years of his government. I'm an art historian. My name? Ariola Pira. Ariola Pira. You're welcome.
So where is the question, or is it just a speech?
Audience.
Okay.
I have a question for you too in that case.
No, thank you.
How do you suggest artists counter all of these politics? How would they protest these politics without, being jailed?
Okay, I have a simple information for all the people that listened to this speech. Albania got a few days ago the recommendation of the European Commission to start accession talks with the European Union, which is not in nowadays something very simple, and which is not something that the country was at all imagining to happen in only 3 years of our government. So, if the European Commission, which is not known as a very nice kind of beast, is swallowing all that you said and is still opening the negotiations with this country, then really the problem should be very global. But I think the problem is very, very simple. You don't get it. This is very simple. And I think they get it, you don't get it. This is my answer, because otherwise, how the European Commission would open the negotiations with this country, with the country you described? We are making reforms that were not made in 20 and more years. We started with 0 point something in terms of growth. We are to 3.5 today. We started with 52% of people not paying the energy or stealing it. And today is a completely different place. Instead of paying $150 million every year to balance the budget and keep the lights going on, we don't pay anymore this sum because because people are paying the energy. $340,000